All right, when it comes to Donald Trump, many of his supporters are unashamedly loud and incredibly proud. Some wear red hats and bandages on their ears, right, while others move in high society circles like the Trumpettes.
Now, this loyal group of women has been campaigning for Trump since 2015. And despite the controversial headlines and legal trouble for the former US president, they know who they want in the White House. We cross now to the founder and president of Trumpettes USA, Tony Holt Kramer. Welcome back to the morning show, Tony. Long time no see.
How are you, Kylie? Hello, Larry. It's so good to be back here.
How do you...
And I want to say hello to all my Trumpettes out there, because we have chapters in Australia. I'm very proud of that.
Okay. How many supporters do you think follow, are part of the Trumpet movement?
We are uncountable. They join every time you think you have a count. My people tell me they've got another 100. They've got another 200. We're in the many, many thousands, and we're all over the world. That's what's so incredible. We are in almost every country. We have people you would never believe who joined.
Okay,
you would never believe the countries.
Yeah, that's really interesting. How do you feel Donald Trump's campaign for re-election is going so far?
Well, you must say that he has certainly gone through hell. He's been to hell and back. They've been after him for years. But I will tell you, I remember always something he told me, and I stick with it. First of all, you have to know this man loves America with his heart and his soul. And for that, he has really put his life on the line. As you know, there was an attempted assassination just a few weeks ago. But they won't let go. They're afraid of him. Can you imagine one man with that strength, one man who is not interested in backing down no matter what they do to him? He is out there fighting for America. I think America is the truest love he has. It is so important to him that he saved this country. And he's told me that many times.
We're looking back at this assassination attempt. How do the Trumpettes reflect on this moment in American history?
Well, I think that most of us are upset because we take a look. I mean, my mother used to say, you can't fix stupid. Doesn't work. So you have to look at where we are. We've had Biden and Harris for the last over 3.5 years. When the president, our president, Trump, left the White House, everything was going great. We had the Keystone Pipeline, 10,000 jobs right there, and complete safety with being able to sell and have enough oil and enough gas and enough everything we needed. I don't have to tell you, you all know what's going on in America today.
Sure.
You know, there's inflation and crime and reckless crime, more fentanyl deaths than you could ever imagine.
Hey, Tony,
young people.
Yeah, there's a long list of achievements, of course, but we can't talk to you without asking about Trump's rap sheet, and you know that. So
Trump's
it's not. Sorry,
I didn't hear what you said.
the rap
Trump's
sheet,
what?
Donald Trump's rap sheet right now. No secret around. He's been in quite a lot of legal trouble lately. Plenty of headlines all over the world constantly. What's your take on that?
Well, the take is they're scared to death of him, so they will do anything in the world to try to stop him. Most of us who have lived through all of this, and believe me, we do, because the Trumpettes they hang tighter now every week, every year. They are so involved and so really behind him, because we know that America will never be America if Harris gets in. Harris and Waltz, well, it's the kiss of death. It really is. It's not. We're going to have a real socialistic country. We'll probably never get back from it. I mean, it's something we cannot afford. We cannot afford to experiment with. I mean, you know, they're trying to whitewash her.
Yeah. Although, Tony, the Democratic convention is underway now, there is some momentum gathering for Kamala Harris and Waltz. What do you think of that? Do you think there is anything,
Well, I can't imagine they'll get elected. No, I can't imagine they'll get elected. You know, it's something new. Somebody comes on. They thought they had Biden. He didn't know probably where he was all the time or whatever. But whatever, she came on, and she has one thing that she does. She laughs like a hyena, and she has this silly giggle. But it works for the fact that she just can cover up so much, because I don't know this seeing it myself, but I can tell you that strong rumors with people that know her say if she is not on a teleprompter scripted, she cannot speak. I mean, she will absolutely lose it.
Yeah,
Although people in the courtroom when she was a prosecutor would argue exactly the opposite, that she was quite an accomplished courtroom performer.
But as a prosecutor, you're dealing with a limited set of facts. You know this one has done this, this, and this. And you stick to those few things. When you are president, do you really think she could handle all of the adversaries that we've had? Could she do well with China? Could she do well with North Korea? Could she do well with Russia?
All right.
I mean, one thing Trump has and did, we never had a wall when he was in office. We never had this kind of unmitigated crime and a lack of respect for the police. And you can go into a store and as long as you don't hit over $1,000, you can steal $900 and some worth of whatever groceries or appliances.
Okay.
I mean, it's a different world with them.
All right. Listen, always really interesting to talk to you, and we appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for coming on.
My pleasure.
Okay, thanks.
And tell all your friends in America to vote Trump.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Speaking of the US election, these are live shots of the Democratic National Convention taking place right now in Chicago. Former US President Barack Obama is today's highly anticipated speaker, due to front the crowds in just a few hours. We're going to get the latest from our reporter on the ground very soon.